Thanks, tokens. This is very frustrating. What did I do? I don't even remember. Hopefully I can run through it fast enough. I gotta do it again, Knight. Gotta do everything again. Accident again. Three times the charm. What was it? 1971 and 1126. Those are the two passcodes. And then the other one was the two ladies. No, wait. It was the lady, two babies, two red guys. I don't remember what order they were in. The old guy and the guy with the blue suit, I think. Something like that. No, Knight, it's that where I have my computer, it's like really close to the wall. So when I sat down, my leg knocked the table into the wire where it's plugged in and unplugged it. So I didn't even get a chance to save it. It sucks, man. Oh my gosh, I gotta do all of that. No big deal. No use complaining when you could just do it again. I have to go to the third floor, look at the camera, the thing shut off, swipe the card, okay. 1971.
I will let you live a fantasy beyond your imagination.
Thank you for the third time. One 971. I wish I could just skip this, but you know, if I played this on the PS4, I wouldn't have this problem. Maybe I should have just bought it on PS4. Resident Evil 8 is going to be a next-gen title. Yeah, at this point, I wouldn't be surprised. I feel like they have enough on their hands with Resident Evil 3 and who knows whatever other thing is coming out. Yeah, it's probably gonna. It's more than likely gonna be PS5. I agree, Bart. Do you guys think it'll be a new Resident Evil like 7 or a new Chris or Jill story? My hopes is that it's a Resident Evil that goes into deeper depth of the characters that we don't see anymore. Like, I wanted to explain what happened to Steve. I would like for it to explain what happened to Billy. I would like to explain what happened to Sheva, what happened to Josh. You know, like, I want to know. I want to know what happened to those guys. Alright, this is... Forgot I put the gun away. Let me just go over here, kill this guy, go up the stairs, listen to the cutscene again. Give me that. You wanna know what love is? Love is sitting on your couch with beef jerky in one hand and brisk in the other. What is love? I just bought some jerky. There you go, man. You're one step closer to finding out what love is. You just need a brisk to complete that and you'll be A-okay. Get off of me! Stupid bat. I forgot these were here. Oh my goodness. Now I want jerky. You're welcome. Oh nice, Bart got his hotel too.
Keep focused, brother. Our enemy is only a little girl. Oh, why is this taking so long?
My apologies, Alexia, but I have been doing my best.
The revival of the Ashford family depends on your success, brother.
I am aware of that, Alexia. I will revive the family name myself and make you the master of the glorious Ashford family.
Do not worry, brother. I will handle them both myself. Who is there? Is someone at the corridor?
What is it, Alexia?
Nothing. I believe I must have been imagining things. Let us go, brother.
It feels like every time I progress, even just a little bit, something screws up again. So I'm trying really hard to not express my frustrations. Since 2017, Capcom has been on a major roll. Yeah, I hope that they don't... Their departments have been good. Like, really good. Just to say the least. Capcom has been doing really good. It's just in fighting games, it's not where it needs to be. And truthfully, like, I've never been a fan of Darkstalkers, so that never really bothered me any. How am I already on caution? Like, I've never been a fan of Darkstalkers. I tried it, I didn't like it. There was no characters in there that I cared about. And the gameplay, I didn't really care much for either. It's the other one. The elephant in the room. Street Fighter. some people are saying, you know, Seth is the last character for Street Fighter V, and it's like, you know, okay, fine, sure, I guess. But they've been pushing that game for so long, and no matter what they did to it, it really didn't make anybody really care for it. So I'm wondering, what else do they have up their sleeve that can better that department? You know, they're doing a great job with Monster Hunter. You know, people are loving that game. There's no need to mention the success of Resident Evil. You know, they're doing fantastic with that. But then look at Marvel vs. Capcom Infinite and Street Fighter V. You know, like, that's where they need help. And all they had to do was care enough to fix it. Yeah, Knight, I did. And that's disappointing, because a fan did it. He puked on me. Jerk. A fan did that. They didn't even do it. You know? So that's disappointing. Maybe we should get that guy to fix the Cydia's online. Fix that netcode. Alright, man. What is she looking at? Not an AC, a fan. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. If a fan can do it, they should have been able to. But they chose not to. It's almost like a willing decision to not fix it. As long as it's selling, Capcom should milk the Resident Evil series. I slightly disagree. For the fact that if they keep on producing games every year, it'll be good for these couple of years that we're getting it. But we don't want it to reach the point where it's like, alright, fine, we got another game. You know, basically the Assassin's Creed Call of Duty syndrome, where it's good, the next one is even better, and then it just starts to slowly feel like, alright, it's the same game over and over again. You know, like, we shouldn't want that. So that's why I really feel like they should definitely be working on Resident Evil 8. For the people who want a Resident Evil 1 remake or a Resident Evil 4 remake, I really don't think those games need it. And I would be worried that they might screw it up. Because it already got a remake, and 4 is always talked about as one of the best ones. So I really don't think that 4 needs a remake whatsoever. Oh my. Oh, dude. Just give me this. Like, you know what I mean? They don't really, I don't think they need it. But the games that, the only Resident Evil games that I feel like need it are the canon ones. Because some games that are canon are garbage, man. And they should focus on making it more easy to follow. Those are my, from a fan's perspective, I feel like they should make Resident Evil more easier to follow in a more sequential order. If they decided to make Resident Evil more direct and be consistent, yeah, you know, if they made it so that you can see it and it's like, hey, this, you know, this game takes place here, you don't have to really figure out where the timeline is, or you don't gotta look up a guide like Legend of Zelda and try to figure out what game takes place where, you know. I think it would be great. I don't think that some games necessarily need remakes just because the fans want to play it. Because they've been giving us, you know, it almost feels like if they kept on releasing Resident Evil games, it's bound to have microtransactions. And that's not what anybody really wants. Because Resident Evil 2, all of the stuff that we were given was all free. You know, and that's something that I feel like a lot of fans have taken for granted. I'm not talking about outfits. Outfits, to me, are very different. I'm talking about missions, modes, those types of things. I should save. I want to save when I get back to where I was. We got everything Resident Evil needed in this game. Yeah, I agree, Bart. 100%. Who's hyped for Resident Evil 3 Remake? Really not? You're not? How you doing, Jeff? It's good to see you. Alright, man. Two swipes puts me on caution. And they wanted me to fight these guys with my handgun that takes like 7,000 bullets. Why would I buy Resident Evil 2 Remake if I wasn't? Good point. Where am I going? There, that's where I'm going. Right here. Oh no, I gotta go to that room. I have to go to the 3rd floor, so I should have kept going. I can't do this now, right? Yeah. Ventilation needs to be completed. So, I want to play Resident Evil 2, right? But I want to do the original. Because I feel like the original is more faithful to the story than the remake is, and I don't like Claire. Is Project Resistance part of Resident Evil 3 Remake? It's going to be its own mode. It's going to be like its own online mode. So, I mean, I'll try it, but am I super hyped for it? Absolutely not. The only reason I'll try it is because it's gonna come with the game, you know? One thing that scares me about Resident Evil 3 Remake, you won't know when Nemesis will show up. I know, isn't that exciting? You can run around and you don't have to know what's coming. All you have to hear is grumbling, or you might not even hear it. You might just hear footsteps running at you, you know? That's cool. Just the thought of that really gets me like, yeah, I want to play. Alright, 1, 1, 2, 6. Yep, shut that off. Boom, boom, bing. Zombie's gonna get up. I could just take the elevator right back down. Wow, I can't hit him when he's standing up. Oh my goodness. Oh. Okay, sorry. Bonus content. Yeah, that was why when Mr. X was in a save room with 2 doors. Wait, what? What save room? Did I platinum Resident Evil 2 Remake? Yeah, I did. I did. I would have platinumed the other Resident Evils, but I like playing it on the console it's released on, you know? Is Mr. X gonna be in Resident Evil 3 Remake? No, he shouldn't be. Nemesis takes the place of Mr. X. Mr. X was in 3 different Resident Evil games though, so that's kind of cool when you think about it. I hope we get naked zombies. You actually want naked zombies. That's new. I've never heard anybody say that before. Mr. X was in Mr. X. Yeah, you know, Jeff, there will absolutely be zombie dogs because in Resident Evil 3, we got the hunters, we got the frog hunters, we got the zombie dogs, and we got Mr. X. And those are all enemies that will chase us. Oh, wait. Where did I go for that room? RPD entrance, Another save area. Oh! I know what you're talking about. On the floor below, I think, right? That's the one that you're talking about? Okay, so I released that. Elevator down to the first floor. Right? Down to the first floor? Sorry, I got my eyes closed right now because I'm really trying to remember. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Knight. If those venomous spiders will be in remake. Oh yeah! Those two! I didn't get the picture yet. Final Fantasy VII Remake got delayed till April. Yeah, we were discussing that earlier, man. It's crazy. It puts it in a really tight spot. It puts it in a really, really, really tight spot because I really don't know how many people are going to stop playing Resident Evil for Final Fantasy VII Remake. Like, you have your Resident Evil fans and your Final Fantasy fans, sure, but then you also have the fans who just like to hop on whatever new game is out, you know, and those people don't always like to change games. That's why I'm, like, stuck in my head. That's like, I don't know. Yeah, and Cyberpunk. And like I said, people just love to hop from game to game. Because when Monster Hunter came out, it came out at the same time as, what's that game? Dragon Ball FighterZ. You guys remember that? And then, all the way in the backlog, what game came out? Dissidia. Needless to say, what game did the worst in sales? Hey, what's Dragon Ball? The fighting game, the Dragon Ball FighterZ. That month is gonna be so hard to choose. Well, my decision has already been made. This game, Resident Evil 3, is one of my favorite games of all time. So it's gonna be incredible to see how it's gonna transform. Tokens is like, my decision has been made too. New Paladins update. Ow! Get out of my way! They're in my way! Aw, you uninstalled Paladin. Dang. I did too. Step on them. I couldn't! Bart, they were in my way. They were too big. So what's the point of that room? I didn't. Okay, so I gotta go back there now, right? That's what... Okay, that was... Back this way. Overwatch 2, that's right, Dark Eater. I definitely didn't forget about that. That's another game that I'm going to be playing a lot. Back this way. First floor on the right. Yeah, it's going to be really exciting. This year has a lot in store for it. Gamers have been spoiled these past few years, man. We really have. And I don't like that the more we've been spoiled with these really awesome and great games that came out, I don't like that instead of enjoying it, it gives people more reason to criticize. You know? Like, I wish people just took the liberty to enjoy stuff. That's an awful camera. I wish people took the liberty to enjoy the games instead of looking for another reason to criticize something. Because I heard that Bloodstained actually got bad reviews, and I'm like, how? How did that happen? That game is one of the best games I've played in a long time, but people just look for reasons to whine. Too many toxic critics. Exactly, Jeff. Yeah, exactly, Knight. Like, that's exactly what I'm talking about. But people just do it to bandwagon. They just want to be a part of the argument. So you just sort of learn to tune them out after a while. Former Konami employees. According to the mocap actors, they had no idea where they were working on remakes for Resident Evil. Oh, cool! That's good. Yeah, exactly, Rebecca. Exactly. I've been enjoying playing Pokemon Shield, but I don't enjoy reading the comments about it. Yeah. I'm ready to buy Overwatch 2 when it does come out. Squad up. Yeah! Wait, are you for real, Knight? They wrote fake reviews of Bloodstained? You gotta be kidding me. You have to be messing with me, because if that's for real, that's embarrassing. Oh, okay. I was about to say. Buy the IP for Silent Hill. That'd be cool. Silent Hill is Konami, right? What is Silent Hill? I think it is Konami. Oh, wrong way. Yeah, it is. Okay. Thanks, Token. Yeah, I heard Rise of Skywalker was trash. It's unfortunate. Alright, Bart. What was the plan? Where's Bart? Okay, so wait. It was the lady, right? And then the babies, they come from the lady, right? They got shot out of the lady. Then it was... Which red guy was it? Was it this guy? Do you remember? I don't remember. I'm not sure if it was that red guy or this red guy. Bart! You're supposed to help me. Okay, let's try this red guy. Is it this red guy? No, you know what? My gut feeling is telling me it's the other one. It's this red guy because he's holding a cup. He's holding a cup, so that makes the cup more important than the plate. Right? Then it was the old guy because he's holding paper. And paper goes under the plate. Right? Because, you know, paper towel. And then it was the blue guy because he has candlesticks, which makes a nice, fancy dinner. Right? Now let's see if I... Hey! Got it again! Nice. Alright, this time I did it in half an hour. Last time it took me a whole hour. How does that work? You know, tokens? Me either. I mean, it's part of my master plan. What are you talking about? Don't be surprised. Genius. I was just making up reasons to press buttons the first time and it worked. So, hey man. It worked out. Completely cool with it. No! Wrong thing. Night! Did you take notes, Bart? Okay. The master of puzzles. You know, of all the Resident Evil puzzles that I was surprised that I figured out, that one in Zero with the animals, that was the one that I was most surprised that I figured out so quickly. One shot. This one I failed like twice for pressing random buttons and it worked. Okay, so I'm gonna get ready to save in a little bit, but that does not mean I'm taking a break. Because I already took a break 32 minutes ago. And accidentally, you know, crapped out on you guys. What are you... Leave it to me to find the nooks in video games? I don't try for it. It just happens. The puzzles in Onimusha. Oh, I used to help my mom with those. Alright, bats. You wanna go? Cruelty to bats. Hey, they should not have tried to bite my brains. Alright, man? It's their own fault. See? The key to all puzzles? I'm not! I just play a lot of video games! I'm telling Dracula. Well, I kinda killed him in Castlevania, Jeff. If you can resurrect him, tell him I'm looking forward to killing him again. Alright, zombie. You was just facing the wall. You can't do that. What's with the frame advantage? I need to take that to the lab. Do some frame testing on this. This ain't right. Oh my goodness, man. Get off me. This hallway is too small. That corner is a trap. Yeah, I kept on smacking the walls, man. Yeah, tell Batman to get his peeps home. Won't they turn into red zombies? No, that's not in this one, Jeff. There's no Crimson Heads in this one. Alright, I'm gonna save it real quick. Alright, there we go. What? Another zombie. Oh wait, look, bullets. Cool. No, yeah, only in Resident Evil 1 Remake. They didn't even have Crimson Heads in the original Resident Evil 1. You know, my mom asked me today. She says, I have a question. How many Resident Evils are there? And I was like, I counted all the way up to like 25, 26 Resident Evils. And my mom was like, are you serious? I was like, yeah. Because there's one remake, two remake, three remake is coming out now. Then there's Survivor. Yeah, Resident Evil 1 on GameCube is the one with the Crimson Heads. Like, then there's Resident Evil Survivor, then there's Code Veronica, then there's Dead Aim, then there's Dark Side Chronicles, and Umbrella Chronicles, and Resident Evil 4. And there's Resident Evil 5, Resident Evil Revelations, Resident Evil 6, Resident Evil Revelations 2, Resident Evil 7, Operation Raccoon City and Umbrella Corps, Resident Evil Gaiden, Resident Evil Mercenaries 3D, but that's not actually part of the story, it's just another Resident Evil game. There's so many games. Don't forget the movies. Yeah, that's true. But she was just asking about the games. And that was crazy. Just memorizing how many came out. And I'm sure I'm still forgetting some. It's like, come on. Oh yeah, and then there's Survivor 2. Resident Evil Survivor 2. Resident Evil, The Ride to Hell Retribution? Probably. Resident Evil Tax Software, Resident Evil Baseball, Resident Evil Chris and Leon at the Olympic Games, Resident Evil Racing, Resident Evil 1.5, yeah, that's true. Even though it wasn't a complete full game, it was still there. Resident Evil Taxi Ride. Resident Evil Office Edition. Yeah, you know, you gotta include all of them. Resident Evil Master Chef. Raccoon City Police Patrol. Give us Elsa. Elsa was in 2 Remake as an outfit. That's the only way that I'll accept that character in Resident Evil 2 Remake. Okay. You're just a beat cop and gets dragged into everything and dies right before Leon shows up. Yep, that sounds like a good enough story. Make it happen, Capcom. Resident Evil The Sims Edition. Get off. Resident Evil Professional Zombie Simulator. You know, like, you gotta include all of them. There's so many Resident Evil games. Wesker's Day Off. door that I need to go in. Resident Evil Lego? Yeah, Dark Eater, you know? Because why not? Princess Claire's Horse Adventure? Why not, man? You know, this zombie takes a lot of slices. Jill's sandwich shop. Oh! Look what I accidentally found! Hey! Uh-oh. Oh my goodness, what is she aiming at, man? Get off of me. There we go. Resident Evil. Be zombied. Match up the zombie heads. Alright, I'm not entirely sure where to go from here, to be honest. I don't even remember coming over here. Resident Evil Wesker's Day Off. That's probably my favorite spin-off. That sounds like a parody game. Resident Evil with Terra and Gabranth. Resident Evil Final Fantasy RPG. How you doing, Venus? It's good to see you. Sorry I couldn't stay in your stream for too long earlier. There was just like... I just got a lot going on with my throat. I was explaining to the chat earlier that I was having like... a lot of... like, there was dried blood in my throat that I had to spit out. And it was burning. So I had to go take care of that. And that was happening while you were streaming. So I had to take care of both. And there was like stuff to do around the house as well, so you know. I don't know, Bart. I want to be okay, but I don't know what the issue is. Just did a phone interview with JetBlue. Nice. JetBlue is one of my favorites. Resident Evil with Cecil. Yeah, it's weird. I don't really know how to explain it, to be honest. I just feel like the dryness. I feel like the dryness in my throat caused it to swell up, and then I might have eaten something that may have cut it. So. You know, if she heard that, why wouldn't she just turn around and stick the knife through the body bag? Oh my. Thank you, Venus. I do appreciate that. One slice at a time. Ada, Claire, or Jill, which Resident Evil character would you go out on a date with? For personal reasons? Claire. Isn't that right, my lady? You know, it's really refreshing to see Rebecca Chambers. It'll sound weird if I just said Rebecca, but it would, like, it's refreshing to see Rebecca getting so much appreciation from you guys, you know? Yeah, I know, that's why I had to I had to add her last name. Oh yeah. Too bad it's for a gun that I don't have. This must be making Rebecca feel really weird. Rebecca is my type of girl. You know, here's the thing though. Here's the thing. Alright, I explained this last time, Spike. If people really... If Jill or Ada really existed, going on a date with them would be fine, but when you start talking about, like, intercourse, they would both just wind up killing you. Because she never, like, because Jill never recovered from the virus. So you're screwed. Or even thinking about what if, because they're just characters as a joke, or... Yeah, exactly. I agree, my lady. Thank you. What is happening? Who's getting eaten? Okay, so the doctor sealed himself up, but got so hungry that he ripped open the body bag just to eat. And he just made 2 zombies. Why you gotta do that? Why couldn't you just stay in the body bag, man? Get off. Alright, dude. So like herpes? No, Knight. She has a virus. Jill Valentine has a virus that she never recovered from Resident Evil 3. Alright, doctor. This guy is buff! He's not falling either! Alright, you're gonna have to step off. Jill is still sick? Yeah, she never, like... When you fight Nemesis at the clock tower in Resident Evil 3, Nemesis injects Jill. And, you're fighting that whole fight with Jill in a virus. You know, like, it says virus when you do that fight as Jill. So, when you do that fight, and you beat Nemesis, you play as Carlos, and then you get the vaccine. But when you get the vaccine, after playing as Carlos, Jill never fully recovers. It's a document that you can read, I believe, in Resident Evil 5, one of the Resident Evils, that the virus never fully cures Jill. So, because she's never fully cured, she starts gaining these abilities that you would see like hunters and stuff with when she starts super jumping and running up buildings and stuff. That's because she's still, you know, she's still infected. So if you wanted to think of things in a romantic sense, you have to take into account that if you wanted to screw around with Jill, you'll be dead. Congratulations, you just killed yourself with your own fantasy. You know, like, that's basically what just happened. Bart, we don't talk about Alice. She's not real. But yes. Alice never happened. Who's Alice? Exactly, Jeff. Thank you. Right, Knight? Exactly. Dude, more bowgun arrows? I should really just, like, save up all of them and use it on the final boss. So is there something in here that I'm supposed to be getting? I'm not entirely sure. Strange devices are on display here. All I know is Sherry. It's not a door? Looks like a door. Move the curtains out of the way. Man, Claire's lazy. Why do I feel like I'm walking into a boss fight? How come there's such a lack of save rooms in this game? So far I only came across 2. What is happening here? That's a sword. Sword, shield. This is a knighting. And there's a gas thing on down there. Holding armor. Yeah, this is a knighting. Hey, Knight! Is this how you got your Twitch name? They held a ceremony for you? Uh-oh. No, they didn't hold a ceremony for you? Well, you deserve one. Who will win a fight between Resident Evil 2 Remake, Mr. X, or Nemesis? Absolutely Nemesis. Hey! Okay. Oh man, I gotta go all the way back now? There's nothing else in here, huh? He's in Marvel 3! You see the big difference, Spike, between Mr. X and Nemesis? Is the weaponry, man. The weapons that this guy can use. Nemesis has a rocket launcher and has a flamethrower now, yeah. And don't forget his machine gun. But if we want to forget about the movies, forget I ever said that. Did Capcom make a Resident Evil collab with Monster Hunter? Yeah, they did. It was dumb. Like when I looked at it. I mean, people are into what they're into. It just looked really weird for me. Like, why would Leon be jumping on a giant monster's back and stabbing him? Like, that's not what you're meant for. It's bad enough that they made you into a ninja in Resident Evil 4. You don't need to be climbing on monsters. He's probably the special ops agent before he changed into Nemesis. Okay, which door did I come from? Yeah, right, Jeff? It should have been Chris jumping on the monster's back and punching them. Oh, man, I can imagine that. That would be hilarious. Oh, this is the wrong way. Please deposit any metallic items you have in the security box. If Mr. X gives him one punch, Nemesis will go full berserk. Like, Mr. X dies by a rocket, but Nemesis dies by a giant cannon, you know? I thought he was assembling Frankenstein's monster, waiting for a lightning bolt. You know, I really... Hey Bart, I would like to... If you have your computer, I would like to send you the stuff required so we can play Outbreak together. Because I really would like to play Outbreak with multiple people. I sent it to Quincy, but I'm not sure if Quincy has it set up. Do you? If you're still in the chat? You're down? Okay. I can link it to you. Where am I going? Okay, I'm going to that room.
Greetings. You
Uh-oh.
must be the lovely Claire Redfield.
Who are you?
Let's just say that I'm a ghost, coming back to haunt your dear brother.
Wesker?
It seems there's not much explaining to do, is there? I was the one who attacked this island. Who'd have thought you'd be hanging about?
Fresh from his day off.
All the better for me. Now that the cat dragged in this nice surprise, your ever so caring brother will definitely show up. I must thank you for being such good bait.
I don't know what went on between you two, but you have him all wrong. My brother is not the kind of person you think he is.
I despise Chris.
What are you gonna do to him?
Oh, how your brother will weep to see you die.
Alright, sorry guys.
What? What is it? Stay there.
Who
I'm
voiced
coming.
this Wesker? I don't know. Oh!
It appears you may be of some further use to me. I'm going to let you live a little longer.
Tara Redfield. Oh, that was a good one. Richard Waugh. Is it this room? No, I think it's upstairs. Is it upstairs? I think it's upstairs. Resident Evil is so hype, man. I get really excited when like a new game is coming out, but I don't like when they overdo it. There's the blue spider. Wow, this piano version is really nice. That sounds really nice. I should learn how to play that. I like Richard more than that other Wesker. Plink, 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 plink. Where's my handgun? Oh. Hey! Custom handgun. Okay, where did all my handgun bullets? Oh, I was gonna get upset. $310 bow bullets. Are you gonna do a Resident Evil marathon and play every game of Resident Evil when 3 remake is out? That's basically what I've been doing, Spike. We beat 0, we beat 1 remake, I beat 2, I beat 2 original, I beat 3, I beat Survivor, I'm gonna see if I can get my cousin to play 4 and finish it. I'm also gonna see if I can get him to play 7, because he hasn't played 7. Thank you, Jeff. Yes, I will. That game's not worth playing, man. Yeah, what other games? We beat Outbreak, but I want to redo it, because Outbreak is too much fun to only beat once. We're almost done with Darkside Chronicles. Yeah, I basically beat most of the Resident Evils because ever since the announcement of 3 remake. Thank you for the host, Venus. Whoa! Walking Dead? Ah. No! No! Oh no, I'm on caution. The Avengers game is getting delayed as well. What's wrong with Square? Well, you know what? That doesn't surprise me. I look at how they treat Dissidia and I don't trust them to take care of any game. I feel like they're losing too much money because I remember that they were asking people to like work for them lately, people around their area and stuff, so that really doesn't surprise me at this point. They just don't seem to have the support in the United States, and ever since people have been figuring out a way to play Final Fantasy XIV free without having to pay, really isn't helping them make enough money to care about the franchises that do well in America. You know? But, you know, I'll still play their games. I just won't be giving them too much money anymore because they really crapped on a lot of the stuff that we like. I guess Revelation. Oh yeah, that's right. She beat Revelations. So we do. I would like to play Revelations 2. Okay, dude. Wow, that's dangerous. No! No! Dude. Stop smacking me. Jerks. Next is gonna be Dead Aim, Spike. After I complete this game, it's gonna be Resident Evil Dead Aim. Okay, you was not here before, man! Oh, man. Uh-oh, do I need my gun? What's up, Venus? Was there a Resident Evil that you wanted me to play or something? Or a game that you wanted to see me stream? I gotta wait for this guy to come down the stairs. Oh my goodness. Guys, I'm gonna be right back. I have to use the bathroom. So, forgive me. I'm really sorry. I really have to use the bathroom. I'll be right back. Don't go anywhere. Okay, sorry guys, really had to use the bathroom. But thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you guys a lot. Okay, so what did I miss? Ain't Revolutions 2 a co-op game? Yeah. Is it local co-op only? I don't think it is. I saved it. I saved it. Thank you. If it's local only... Huh. My brain is ticking now. I'm trying to see if I can figure out a way that we can get that to work. I thought it would. We can try. We can try. Yeah, that's right, we were. Yeah, that's true. I forgot about that. Get off me. So yeah, Square has 2 major games that's being delayed. That's right. Is Venus okay? She wrote "aw" and then she didn't respond after that. Oh, okay. Gotcha. Oh, I didn't get the music thing. See, this is the problem. Now I gotta go all the way back to pick it up. To come all the way back here. They were real stingy with the saves, man. Didn't I cut all these zombies in here? Well, you know what? That means if we get together, ma'am, in person, we can play Revelations together and stream it and beat it. I just don't want Final Fantasy to die as a franchise. I don't think it will, but they need to make smarter decisions. They need to No, it's okay. It's okay. I was just wondering. I was just wondering if you were okay. Because if you say "ah" and then disappear, I'm like, uh-oh, did I say something wrong? But no, like, I don't think that they'll die as a franchise, but they're not making the best decisions. Like, all of the people who are saying that they love Nier and all of this other stuff, they're loving the other products, but no problem, Bart. But not all of that will go, like, it doesn't expand across the other departments. You know, Square will make the money, but they're going to focus on other projects. Like, you know, Romancing Saga just came out, and then they have Nier 2, I think, or something, some garbage like that that they want to make, and they're putting in so much work and so much focus that it's starting to look like the Konami situation. You know, like they're overworking all of their staffs, and they're struggling to get new workers to the point where it's almost like, what could they do? They need to stop making dumb decisions and stop promoting the worst things imaginable just to make themselves look good. They're overworking so many staffs in Square to the point where it's like, that's not good. They need better people to make the smarter decisions. They can't keep on going in the direction that they're headed. It's awful. And the lack of support that we're getting in America doesn't mean that they're gonna shut down as a whole, because they feel like they're doing great in Japan. Square Enix owns multiple companies. That may be true, but that doesn't mean that they have infinite money. They just need to make better decisions. Seriously. If we want to get down to the nitty-gritty, Square Enix is a publicly traded company, so they can get bought out. They themselves can get bought out. But what they do with the workers, whether or not those workers want to keep that franchise alive, or if they wanted to bury it, is out of everyone's hands. You know? That's a company decision. I don't think they'll do that because of how huge Final Fantasy is. We might wait a couple of years, like we did with Crash, but that doesn't mean that it'll just evaporate into thin air and not, you know, and we'll never see it again. I remember this fight. Oh my goodness, the dragonfly. So creepy, dude. Push the button, lady. That's not a button? Whatever. Has to be something else here. No? Nothing? Okay. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure where that goes. We can always hope for the best for everyone. Yep, exactly. Thank you, my lady. You probably have so many points. Okay, so after I figure out where this dragonfly goes, I'm probably gonna end the stream because I don't want to stream through AEW. Nah. Yay! Thank you, Rebecca, for putting the heart in the chat. I hope Square fixes the Avengers faces. Oh, wait a minute. Can I go to the opposite side? No, thank you. Thank you, my lady, for the hearts. What is that, a pug holding a heart? Thank you, Jeb. Cactar. You trying what, Knight? Thank you, Dark Eater. Thank you, everybody. We're throwing hearts everywhere. Excuse me. Okay, is there a spot that I'm supposed to put that dragonfly is my question. Because in Darkside Chronicles, there was a boss fight up there. Tokens through a little Kirby. Okay, wait, is this open now? Am I supposed to go up here? It's still sealed. No problem. Take your time, ma'am. Okay, pardon my ignorance, guys. I'm not entirely sure where that dragonfly thing is supposed to go. Yeah, I've been playing Darkside Chronicles off stream because it's been laggy sometimes. Like, there's so much going on the screen that it'll jitter. And I know that if that happens on stream, it'll, like, mess with, you know, everybody will just be upset or complaining about it or wondering what the issue is. And then I would probably be spending more time trying to fix it than actually playing the game. You know what I mean? So, but I am planning on replaying the Javier parts. I don't like playing games that the game itself lags and then everybody gives me crap for it. But the canon parts of the story, like Operation Javier, I would like to play on stream, even though I don't like Leon. But we'll see. We'll see what happens. I'm trying to figure out where this dragonfly goes. Oh, you know what? Give me a moment again. I'll be right back. Do I like it? Yeah, it's fun. It's just not a game that I can play excessively. I'll be right back. Okay, sorry guys, again, I really apologize. Man, I'm really sorry for keeping you guys waiting, but thank you guys for being patient with me. Alright, Jeff, thank you, man. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate the support that you give. Very, very much so. Thank you so much. Thank you, Dark Eater. Yeah, we're not done just yet. We're what part are we up to? We are up to Operation Javier again, because we just finished Code Veronica. Oh, you have it for PlayStation? That's cool. We were thinking about getting it for the PlayStation, but then we realized we could just play it like this locally for free. Thank you, my lady, for welcoming me back. I really want to express my gratitude to you guys and just say thank you for the amount of support that you guys have been giving me. Thank you guys very much. There's been so much happening this year, but you guys are always making me laugh and helping me enjoy myself. And for that, I say thank you. Oh, really? This? That's all I needed? I ran away? What? Oh my goodness. Yeah, it is a really nice song. Do I go down? Up? I guess I go up. Because it turned, right? Ah, safe spot. I guess I'll do just that then, huh? What's that? Bullets? What is this? Hey, I was right. Newspaper clip. Confession letter. My sister's a genius. Oh my. Oh my. Unmatched. What is this? I cannot allow the unwashed to see my dear Alexia, to whom my life is devoted to. She reigns the world as queen, with I as her servant. And on the previous page, he says, my sister. That is my dream, and how sweet it will be. Those accomplishments will be the proof of my love toward Alexia. Oh my goodness. It is the purpose of my existence. All other people are meaningless, and they shall soon prostrate themselves before Alexia and I, devoted to my beloved Alexia. Alfred, her brother. Oh man, this guy is creep. I guess I go down now. Beyond crazy. I don't even make jokes about like incest stuff like that. But the fact that the writers executed it to make this guy that creepy, I gotta give it to them. That was very well done. Wait, what room am I in? What?
Claire Redfield, hold it right there. We meet each other at last. A pity I must say goodbye so soon. I am Alexia Ashford. For the pride of the Ashford family, I will kill you. Wait!
What's going on?
Steve! A secret door!
After her!
Are you okay?
I'm fine. It's just a scratch.
It's lightning! Can you imagine if they made a Final Fantasy horror game? I would play it. Oh my goodness, the wig.
This must be.
Get him, Steve! And he still got the makeup on his face.
What? No!
Wait a second. What just happened?
So there never was an Alexia after all.
You mean he thinks he's two people? Okay, that's it. Let's get out of here.
The self-destruct system.
Here we go.
He's trying to
The
blow us up along with
self-destruct
the entire
sequence has
facility.
been activated.
Come on, we gotta get to that airport.
Right.
Right. That's received. Nailed it, Dark Eater. That's crazy, man. They really did a lot for this game. It really does blow my mind, truthfully. I wish that they, like, I don't know, man. If any game deserves a remake, I do feel like it would be this one. Aside from Survivor. Because, truthfully, a good game really doesn't need a remake. But, I don't know. I wish more companies took the liberty of looking at which games didn't sell very well and just remaking it. Remaking it to be better. The self-destruct sequence has been activated. Yeah, right? I think so too. Venus is convinced that, that Alexia was lightning.
Claire!
Hey, Steve. Like my knife?
Those must be being survivors.
We'd better get out of here too.
Right. Let's go. We gotta get to that airport.
The Seath? That's basically what, like, that's the story of 13. You know, it's funny because I was actually thinking about streaming Final Fantasy 13, but how would you explain the Seaths anyway? The Seath is when they get crystallized, right? Or like when they transform? No, wait, that is when they transform. Okay, so, you know, actually, now that I'm putting it together, it sounds like Final Fantasy 13 could have been a good horror game. But, when you get a mark in Final Fantasy 13, Venus, when you get a mark, you basically turn into an enemy in Final Fantasy 13. That's pretty much the most basic way I can put it. They start transforming into monsters. So basically, Dark Eater said that that's lightning as a monster. Not yet, actually. I think he's only halfway done. Yeah, because I'm about to reach the end of Claire's part. I don't think I went the right way. I don't think this is the right way.
The self-destruct system has been The self-destruct system has
Yep, that's not the right way. Welcome back, ma'am. No problem. What'd you get for dinner? Or lunch for you, right? Because it's 3:34. I gotta go through the other door first. Where all the zombos were. Yeah, here we go. Use my sleeve. Wasn't done yet. No problem. Do what you must, ma'am. I just really appreciate your company. I appreciate everybody's company. Thank you, everybody.
No! We can't take off unless we raise the bridge.
Leave that to me. You stay here and make preparations for takeoff.
They high-fived each other.
All personnel, evacuate. The self-destruct system has been all personnel, evacuate.
It's locked. Oh, that's because I was opening the wrong stairs. Now I gotta go back, go up with the little handle and the thing, and go all the way back. You have to play 13. I like 13. A lot of people whine about it. I was planning on streaming it. I really was. Maybe I might, but I just been so stuck on Resident Evil. I have 13, never got far in it. I really like it because the fact that everybody bashes Snow when he's just trying to do the right thing makes him very noble. And man, that poor guy puts up with a lot. But he just gotta keep a smile on his face because he knows that he doesn't... he's a lot like you. He knows that if he loses his cool, everybody around him will lose his cool. Will lose their cool, rather. Snow's a really great character. I like him a lot. Oh, you finished all 3 parts of 13? Awesome. Which part did you like the most?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
Airport key.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
So those zombies never got up, huh?
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
The ending of the first 13. Yeah.
The self-destruct system has been
Like, I'm trying my best to not talk so much about it because I don't want to spoil. But I really did enjoy 13. And a lot of people who don't like 13 never played it. Or they just don't like certain aspects of it. But personally, I feel like it was well done. Uh-oh.
The self-destruct system has been activated. All personnel evacuate immediately.
There we go. See, look, nothing to worry about.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
I'll take this. Thank you.
The self-destruct system has been activated.
Whoa. Thank you, my lady.
I want to support you too. Let's get something on. And the facing.
Thank you. You really didn't have to do that. You really didn't have to do that. Thank you so much. We work on this together. I know. But thank you. Did I just screw that up? Oh, no, I didn't.
The self-destruct system has been activated. 5 minutes until detonation.
Okay. No problemo.
I will not allow you fools to escape. This is what you get for trying to oppose me. Now feel my revenge.
This guy is so weird. You mean his laugh, Bart? That's a dude, man.
Self-destruct system has
He just had some makeup on.
been
Let me see. Grade A creep.
The self-destruct
They put me all the way back here for real? Where am I going? Oh, okay. The cheese got a little burnt. I like a little burnt on my cheese. It's no big deal. You wanna go? Uh-oh. No. Oh, that's right. That's right. When you get pushed into the